Oh. As I get ready to head out for some errands, I happen to run into Nana. Good morning.
おはよう。
We greet each other, but it hasn't even been a whole day since the latest incident, so it still feels a little awkward. Why did Nana run away? Valentine's Day, chocolate, confession. Oh, did I maybe say something that embarrassed her? You've said a lot of things that embarrass her. I guess fluster her. By the time I realize it, Nana's face is right next to mine, and she's looking straight at me. Why are you glaring at me like that?
睨んでねえし。
It feels like you're giving me the evil eye.
だから睨んでねえし。
I can feel her gaze piercing me. I don't think I've done anything to deserve this death stare, but it's only a death stare because she's a cat, okay? She's so close. She's way too close to me. Way too close. Even though she seems to be upset, being able to see her beautiful face this close up sends my youthful heart racing.
今までこんなのなかったのに。お前のことなんか。
Do you hate me?
んなわけねえだろ。
Why are you getting angry? Well, I'm glad to know she doesn't hate me. If Nana said that she hated me, it wouldn't just be a shock. It'd be like a lightning bolt directly to my heart. So why are you glaring at me then?
睨んでねえし。 なんか見ちまうっていうか、目が離せねえっていうか。なし。今のなし。
二人とも何してるんです？
Yuzuki's trying to take responsibility, and this time it's not a misunderstanding. Except that it still is, but it's a misunderstanding about a different thing.
うわーとは失礼な。 お店の前で喧嘩はご遠慮ください。
I don't think this is an argument, but...
聞いてくれよ、チエリー。こいつがな。こいつが。その。
何を聞いてほしいんですか？
God damn it. Nana starts trying to explain how I'm at fault, but her face turns red and she begins to ramble. Again.
こいつが。その。なあ。
Could it be that she wants to talk about what happened earlier? Maybe it would be better if I explained. You see, just recently, I was holding Nana in a princess carry. Once again, like, Yuzuki, you need to start from the beginning. You don't need to... You need to stop starting with the finale, okay? It'll lead to misunderstandings.
お姫様抱っこって、あのお姫様抱っこですか?
Yes, that princess carry. And then... Everything I had talked to Ichika about us having dinner afterwards, about what was happening at work and such, I also recount to Chieri. Are you jealous? But just like Ichika yesterday, Chieri looks at me blankly. She looks from my face to Nana's and back again, 2, maybe 3 times.
その納得した顔がムカつく。
What does Chieri understand now?
いいか、私はお姫様抱っこでドキッとするようなめめしい女じゃねえ。
Right then, my heart skipped a beat for reasons of its own. After all, at that moment, I experienced 2 conflicting sensations at the same time. I felt my chest tighten, but it also seemed like it might explode. This has to be what she means by her heart going fluttery. Does Nana maybe think that being girly would make her weak and uncool? Yes.
めめしいも何もナナ先輩は女じゃないですか。そんなに大きいものもついてますし。
そういう意味じゃねえよ。あと胸は関係ねえ。
But they are very prominent. I'm not sure what kind of look I should have on my face when I hear this, as I hear all of this.
なんつうかこうもやもやする。
ナナ先輩は語彙力足りてないんじゃないですか。
なんだと。
Chieri is as sharp-tongued as ever when it comes to Nana, but since they're both cat beast folk, maybe this is their way of getting along.
結局ナナ先輩は白川さんのことどう思ってるんですか。
それは
ナナ先輩めんどくさいですね。
お前には言われたくねえ。
Nana's voice echoes out into the terrace seating of Sataria. It might be because she's using up her energy arguing, but Nana looks a bit worn out as she heads out into town. Oh, if you're heading out, want to go together?
なんで。
Like on a date. I mean, not on a date. Because I think it would be fun to go out with you. With you. No out part. That would embarrass her even more. Go with you, Nana. If you don't want to, that's not a problem, of course. Nana's cat ears stick straight up, and her face turns a light shade of red. Nana runs off, her hair and tail waving as she goes, leaving an insult hanging in the air behind her. Was she really that against the idea?
白川さんもめんどくさいですね。
And you were as bad as Nana in your route, so fuck off. What did I do? Don't act all high and mighty because you realize Nana and Yuzuki like each other. You were just the same. You were the same in your route. Chieri shakes her head as she bathes me in her cold gaze. After I finish my shopping, I hang out in the lounge, and Kagi comes to ask me a question.
お兄ちゃん、ナナさん知りませんか。
Huh? If she's not in her room, then I guess she's not back yet. Do you need something from Nana?
はい、コラボメニューを試食してほしいってお姉ちゃんが。
I see. Nana did say she would help out with the menu at Mochizuki too. I heard that they were pretty much done. I wonder what the menu at Mochizuki is going to be like. Mikuri spots her target and dashes toward her, pulling Kagi into a hug.
かぐやちゃんスリスリくすぐったいです。
Best girl 1 and 2 right next in the same room without any of the others. She's wrapped pretty tight around you there. Are you okay with that, Kaguya?
はい、食べられるわけじゃないですし、お姉ちゃんも割と抱きついたりしてきますから。
I mean, it would be more surprising if she wasn't used to Mikuri trying to hug her all the time.
ちえりちゃんはなかなか抱きつかせてくれないから、かぐやちゃんに浮気しちゃうもん。
Probably not the right word to use in that instance, but sure. I have the feeling that if Chieri saw the scene playing out before me, she wouldn't mind. Then again, she can get surprisingly upset at things sometimes. And Mitsuki might say Kaguya is being taken from me.
そうそう、ちえりちゃんから聞いたよ。ゆずきくん、ななちゃんを抱っこしたんだって。
No. That's not what he did.
抱っこ
That really isn't quite the right word, but when Nana was falling towards me from above, I caught her in a princess carry. Okay, well there you go. At least he's following my advice of adding at least a bit of context at the start before going straight into I caught her in a princess carry.
お姫様抱っこですか？ナナさんを。なんか意外ですね。
She did it to me first, so okay. So it only makes sense that I do it to her. But since then, she's been acting kind of weird.
そういえば最近、ナナさんがお兄ちゃんを気にしてるような。でもあれって、ナナさんがお兄ちゃんのこと
No, Nana, why'd you have to come back at the perfect time? I guess it wasn't the perfect time because Kaguya was about to say... Kaguya was about to expose you. Just as Kaguya was about to say something, Nana dashes in and covers her mouth.
違う違う違うそんなんじゃねえから
Yeah, it's you're definitely not in love with Yuzuki. That's why you're so flustered and trying to keep Kaguya from saying it. What ain't what?
なんつうかこう仕返ししてやんねえと気が済まねえっていうか代わりがあるっていうか
Get
でもナナちゃん、ゆずきくんに助けてもらったんだよね。
Nana's face grows red as she lets out a strangled noise. It never occurred to me that the incident might have been this humiliating to Nana.
これで勝ったと思うなよ
Nana lets Kaguya go and run off. Nana lets Kaguya go and runs off. A cliche coming from her lips as she... a cliche coming off of her lips as she does. What were we competing over?
ナナちゃん、何がしたかったんだろう。あはは。
Mikuri and I stand there confused while Kaguya smiles awkwardly. Kaguya, what were you going to say right just now?
秘密です。
It's like I have something stuck in my teeth and nobody wants to tell me. Ichika and Chieri reacted similarly too.
さーて望月のコラボメニューはどんなもんかな
Today, I'm visiting Mochizuki with Nana. Nana is the one who told me to come with her. As she explained, it's better to have a lot of opinions. You might notice something that a pro wouldn't. Nana, if you wanted to have an excuse to spend time with Riku, spend time with Yuzuki, you could have just stopped at a lot of opinions, right? You didn't need to add that a pro wouldn't.
よっ
お二人ともこんにちは。来てもらってありがとうございます。
Hello. I hope I can help at least a little.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
I hope that I can help at least a little. Today is Mochizuki's usual day off, so the only customers are me and Nana. Not too long after we have taken our seats, Mitsuki brings us some dango.
じゃーん望月特製チーズ団子です
The dish is pure white dango covered in white cream cheese. This is the first time I've ever seen a combination like this before. I wonder what it tastes like.
スイートテイルのチーズケーキで使ってるのと同じチーズを使ってるんだチーズはナナちゃんのアイディアなんだよ
What do you mean by same kind of cheese? We already established that it was cream cheese, so it's not like Mitsuki is saying that it's cream cheese again, right? That would be poor writing. So are they saying that it's the same brand that Sweet's Tale uses? Because I don't think there would be that much of a difference between the brands, right? It's cream cheese. It's still cream cheese, even if you use a different brand. So, I don't know.
最初はチョコ団子はどうかって話だったんだけど、コラボのちょっと前までバレンタインだからな。チョコは食べ飽きてるかもしれないし、それならクリーム系かチーズ系の方がいいんじゃねと思ってさ。
I see. But does cheese really pair with dango? I mean, I'm sure people didn't expect cream cheese or mascarpone to be used in desserts, but now they're used readily in cheesecakes and tiramisu respectively.
それは私も半信半疑だったんだけど、実際に食べてみるといけるんだよね。ね、かぐやちゃん。チーズのお団子は初めて食べたけど美味しかったです。
Wow. Now I really want to try it. Okay then. Thank you very much. Nana and I both try the cheese dango.
どうかな。反応がない。
Oh, no. It's delicious. At first I thought, so this is what it tastes like. And then, oh wow, this is really good.
わかります。最初はちょっと戸惑いますよね。ナナちゃんはどう？
Mitsuki seems to be feeling a little insecure as she asks her question very cautiously. I'm sure we can rely on Nana's opinion, so I also want to know what she thinks of it.
私もうまいと思う。チーズに緑茶も意外と悪くないな。
Unusual pairing, but yeah, actually it is an unusual pairing because if you're going to add green tea to a dessert, I would expect it's to, cut down on the sweetness, but cream cheese already isn't that sweet. But sure, give it some color, even though it was described as fully white.
でもちょっと濃いかもしれない。望月の客層的にあんまり濃いのはしつこいと思われる気がするんだよな。
なるほど。じゃあ生クリームを足した方がいいのかな。
口どけが良すぎても団子だけ口に残るし、それはよろしくないな。レモン汁ある？
酸味でさっぱりさせるんだね。でもお団子と合わなくならない？
気になるのはそこなんだよな。でも入れすぎなければ大丈夫だと思う。分量次第じゃないか？
Nana and Mitsuki really get into their conversation. It feels like a couple of industry veterans talking shop.
オッケー、とりあえずやってみる。レモン汁買ってくるからちょっと待っててね。いってらっしゃい。空いてるお皿下げますね。
Okay, thank you. Kogi puts the empty plates on her tray and then heads back to the kitchen, which leaves me and Nana alone in the seating area.
なあ、お前はああいうのが好きなのか？
This is why so is this the reason why she brought Yuzuki to taste dango? It wasn't because she wanted to hang out with him, even though it probably is. It's because she's trying to make a good chocolate for him that he would like. Into? What are you talking about?
ほら、かぐやみたいにちっちゃくて気が弱くてさ、小動物的っていうの？まあそのまんま小動物の獣人だけどさ。
Never mind. She was thinking of women. I mean, how do I say this? I mean, look, listen, okay? Listen, if you consult the rankings, you will see that Kaguya is above you, right? But Mikuri is above her. So, you know, she isn't my type in that sense. But statistically, numerically, she is more of a type than you. Well, I do think that Kaguya is cute.
かわいい。やっぱりそうだよな。かぐやみたいなのがかわいいんだよな。
Nana nods sagely as she says that. I wonder what she's getting at.
でも男は美月さんみたいなドジっ子がいいのか？
No. Like Mikuri. Even though there are more instances where she isn't klutzy than instances where she is. Right? There was only one instance where Mikuri was klutzy, and that was at the end of her route with the baking shit. Right? Like, sure, you can consider her klutzy when it comes to social situations, right? Fucking what would be considered common knowledge in Unigicho or, you know, populated cities in Japan or places like that. But you know, that's a cultural thing. What? Nana starts asking questions about things she's never brought up before. I mean, it is true that Mitsuki is a klutz.
ドジってるところを見て可愛いとか守ってあげたいとか思うんじゃないのか？
I'm just saying it now, right? I haven't put her on the rankings. Well, I have, but you know, she's kind of just there, right? It's not really that definitive until the next game, right? It's the same. Her ranking holds as much weight as a fucking side character at this point in time, right? In the same way that Nana and Ichika's rankings held weight in the first game, right? Even though their rankings are the only ones that haven't changed, and I guess Mikuri's, but you know, she actually had her out in the game in the first game. I think that would depend on the person.
じゃあ柚月は？
ただいまー、レモン買ってきた。うわ
おっと。
A few lemons fall out of the bag Mitsuki is holding, but Nana reaches out in a flash and catches them before they hit the floor.
ナナちゃんありがとう。
あー、ドジすぎるのも考えものだな。
何の話？
Don't worry about it. She's just insecure about Yuzuki's type of... how do I say this? I brought this up before, right? I brought this up last episode, but Nana doesn't need to worry about who Yuzuki is into, both in the route sense and the canonical sense, because, you know, I brought up before that Nana's route feels like, you know, it feels like Yuzuki likes Nana more early on than he did with any other girl.
なんでもね、こっちの話。んじゃ、一緒にレシピの調整していこうぜ。
やったー、ナナちゃんが一緒なら心強いね。あ、そうそう、がっつり系として醤油チーズ団子も考えてみたんだけど、食べる？
絶対うまいと思うけど、もうスイートテール関係ないよな、それ。
そうだった
Nana's cat ears and tail shoot straight up in response to the sound of the wind. It really must have been the wind. It really was the wind this time. She clings to my arm, shaking. It's alright. It's just the wind.
本当だよな。変なのとかいねえよな。
Yeah, you know, usually when I say it must have been the wind, it's you know, to joke about how dense how dense someone is in a stealthy situation, but in this instance it's actually the wind. The reason that Nana is shaking like this is
望月のメニューもこれで完成だな。ゆずきも付き合ってくれてサンキュ
I didn't do anything but eat dango.
それが大事なんだよ。作る側が満足してもお客さんに食べてもらって美味しいって言われないと意味ないからね。
じゃあ、あたしらはそろそろ。なんだよ、急に思い出したように。
いえ、言わない方がいいかも。
Kaguya, you cannot pique the curiosity of a cat. You know how the saying goes. There's a reason why curiosity killed the cat and not the dog or the rabbit.
そんなこと言われたら余計気になるだろう。いいから言えって。
実は広場のお店の間で噂になってるんですけど、最近街で出るらしいんです。
出るってまさか。
はい、幽霊が。ただの見間違いだと思うんですけど、一応気をつけてください。
Maybe it was a good thing that Nana brought Yuzuki here.
幽霊なんているわけないよな。
I wonder, since beast folk are real, I don't see any reason to assume that ghosts aren't.
そこはいないって言えよ。
According to Kaguya, the people who supposedly saw the ghost said it looked a blurry, like a blurry white mist, a black shadow or something along those lines. I think people are just seeing things too, but
今日の星占いでも要注意って言ってたし。
well, if the horoscope isn't named Mikuri, I wouldn't take that to heart. Oh, you believe in horoscopes, Nana?
そりゃ最近は相性占いとか。ってうるせえ。私が何を気にしようと勝手だろうが。
Listen, Nana, maybe you shouldn't be looking at those zodiac compatibility websites, I guess, because they're bullshit. Right? That's the best. That's just the best way to put it. A light breeze blows past for a moment, but it's enough to make Nana cling to me even more.
お前、中心の耳が見えるなら幽霊とか見えるだろ。
Maybe. So if I see one, I should tell you?
言うな、バカ。
I feel a little bad because Nana's honestly scared right now, but seeing her twitchy like this is very cute. But Nana's pressing right up against me. This goes beyond casual contact. Nana's holding on to me for dear life. I can feel how warm and voluptuous she is, even through her clothes. This is a bigger problem for me than any ghost, pun intended. Oh, I think I just saw something black and small pass by.
鳴き声が。
When I take a better look, the black shadow is the cat we ran into before. It's an American shorthair whose fur has a black pattern similar to Nana's.
なんだ、驚かせやがって、疫病神め。
Don't you think that's being a little too harsh? This cat is the reason Nana ended up literally falling into my arms, so I guess I can see why she might feel that way. I wonder if the true identity of the ghost the townsfolk has been seen is just a plain old black cat. The suspect is just lying on the street, tail swaying back and forth, not a care in the world. Drawn in by its friendly mewing, I kneel down and gently pet it. Is the spot good? It looks like it likes me. It looks like it likes this. How cute.
なんだと？
Just because the cat is an American shorthair doesn't mean doesn't mean it's indicative. Doesn't mean that its cuteness is indicative of yours. Sure, let's go with that. I can't call cats cute either. Nana seems to be more upset than I've ever seen her. It's as if she's being stabbed in the back by this cat. But the cat doesn't seem to care. It just keeps playing. That tickles. This cat is really used to people. I wonder where its home is.
Gee.
Don't get jealous of a cat just because it's the same breed as you. Nana, are you mad?
別に。
Okay, but you sure look mad.
Gee.
I can feel a sharp, penetrating gaze at my back. Is it because I'm complimenting a cat that's kind of similar to her? Well, just be glad that it's not a Russian blue cat, alright? Just be glad that the breed isn't a Russian blue, or else she'd feel a lot more jealous. Get a lot more jealous. The cat paws lightly at the palm of my hand. It's just so cute. I let my true thoughts slip out, and Nana's ire grows stronger behind me. Now she's hitting me from behind. It hurts a little. Actually, more than a little. Nana, just because it's a cat doesn't mean it's the same as you. Want to join in the petting? It's cute.
お前は可愛いって言っていいぞ。
What?
ってそうじゃねえ。なしなし。やっぱ今のなし。
What you just said.
いいから忘れろ。
Okay. Unless I misheard her, Nana said it's okay for you to say cute. Considering when she said it, she means about the cat, right? Yeah, she means about the cat.
路上で大声出さないでください。近所迷惑ですよ。
So is... Surely the cat isn't yours. Because what would that say about your relationship with Nana?
ちえり？そんなに驚かなくてもいいじゃないですか。足ならちゃんとついてますよ。
どうしてちえりがいるんだよ。
帰り際に見かけたので声をかけただけです。それよりさっきのは。
Alright, okay, it isn't her cat. Chieri lowers her gaze and looks back and forth between Nana and the cat. She heaves a great sigh, an expression of understanding on her face.
ナナ先輩、やっぱりめんどくさいです。
お前にだけは言われたくねえ。
What does that even mean?
白川さんがそのアメショを可愛がってるから焼いてるんでしょ？
Oh right, I forgot Chieri knows that Nana likes him.
そんなわけねえだろ。
Envious? Jealous? than what she said earlier.
お前は可愛いって言っていいぞ。
I'm glad he's catching on. You know, you need to give him a lot of hints, but eventually he'll catch on. Could it be? Could it possibly be that it's okay for me to say you're cute, Nana?
白川さん、猫が。
As I sit there in a daze, the cat runs off into the darkness of the night. And it's gone. I see it out here a lot. Whatever it's lost.
散歩してるだけじゃねえの？毛並み良かったし大丈夫だろう。
If a cat beastfolk says that, then it must be true. Besides, I haven't heard of anyone around here losing a cat. By the way, about the cute thing earlier, you could have just... if you gave it a bit more time, she... How would I say this? Let's just say the reaction she will give next would be less intense if you gave it a bit more time before bringing the subject up again, especially in front of Chieri.
忘れろって言っただろ。
Okay, she freaked out less than I thought.
だいたい私が可愛いわけないし、口悪いし、ゲームばっかしてるし。私用があるから。じゃあな。
Surely Yuzuki will pick up on the fact that she isn't saying she isn't cute because she's cool. She's saying she isn't cute because of things she feels that aren't girly. Maybe not to that extent, but you know, at least pick up on how she changed why she doesn't want to be called cute, especially by Yuzuki.
見事に逃げましたね。
She really is fast. Nana has taken off at full speed, running off at a pace that no human could ever hope to match. It really makes it clear to me how amazing beastfolk physical abilities are.
ナナ先輩がこんなにめんどくさいとは思いませんでしたよ。
Yeah, the saying is Russian blues are nothing but trouble, not American short hairs are nothing but trouble. That's not the title of this video, by the way. That's not what the title of this episode is going to be, by the way. Even though you already know what I'm going to title the video. Never mind. Really? She usually says whatever's on her mind, so...
そういうことじゃないんですが。私は何も言わない方がいいんでしょうね。
Probably for the best. Yeah. I can see in her eyes that there's more she wants to say, though.
迎えも来てますので、私はこれで。おやすみなさい。
Yeah. Good night. It's been a few days since then, but I still don't know what she meant by it's okay for you to say cute. And time has flown by, and there's now just a single week left until the end of the fair. In other words, there are only 7 days left until Valentine's Day. The shop is closed now, and I'm outside with Nana cleaning up. Huh? Where's Nana? I'm pretty sure that she went outside before I did.
おい、こっちこっち。
When I look in the direction of her voice, I see Nana waving from the upper floor. What are you doing?
ほれ。
There's a sleepy-looking cat in Nana's arms. We're pretty familiar with this particular American shorthair by this point.
また入ってきてたから、ちょっと気を据えてやろうと思ってな。くしゃー。
The cat might have been full of itself before, but it's pretty docile now that Nana's telling it off to its face. I feel kind of bad for it, but it'd be a problem if it got into the shop, so it has to be done. It'd be a problem if it got into the kitchen, alright? If it got into the shop, that'd be fine. Sort of. It's more of the fact that cats are definitely cleaner than a lot of other animals, right? They are one of the few animals that tend to groom themselves. So even strays would be cleaner than a lot of other animals. But you know, in this instance, the cat is owned, which means that the cat is taken care of, which means that the cat would probably be free of any parasites or you know, bugs or anything like that, right? So, you know, if it just walked into the cafe randomly, I don't think anything would go wrong, you know, as long as it doesn't go into the kitchen, right? Any fucking health and safety laws or whatever. I felt kind of bad for it, but it'd be a problem if it got into the shop. Yeah.
お前のせいで私はあいつに
I don't know why you're blaming the cat. Maybe you should be thanking the cat for starting all of this.
うわ待て
Ain't no way she's gonna fucking... The cat manages to wriggle out of Nana's arms and starts to run along the railing.
ほら逃げるな
Nana, be careful! The cat uses its small frame to dodge Nana's grasping hands and jump down. Unlike the cat, which lands quietly and gracefully like a ninja, Nana loses her balance despite having her arms out. I knew it was gonna happen again. I cannot use the same fucking CG twice, okay? Although, at the time of this recording, I technically haven't uploaded the first episode onto YouTube. I have onto Patreon, so that one will be a little more iffy, but I could secretly, even though it's not a secret anymore if I change it, I could change the thumbnail to when Nana caught Yuzuki, and then I can have this as the thumbnail for this episode. But that's only if there isn't a appropriate thumbnail anywhere else in this episode. She might get mad at me again, but a half-conscious impulse drives me to stop Nana from falling. There's a bit of a shock to my shoulders and back, but since this is the second time, I know which muscles to use, and I have an easier time holding her up. Nana's mouth opens and closes as her face turns red. I have to strain a little to hold her up, but Nana's weight and warmth feel so nice right now. I feel like nothing could make me happier than I am right now, holding Nana in my arms. Are you okay? No injuries?
ああ
I'm glad to hear that.
そこで笑うんじゃねえよ
The look on Nana's face is an awkward mix of embarrassment and apprehension. But seeing Nana with that expression makes my heart race. This is the killing blow, right? Not, you know, I don't think he's gonna confess right now because that wouldn't make sense. But calling her cute is what I mean by the killing blow. Nana remains silent, her face crimson. I figure she's about to say something like, I never asked you for your help, but...
ありがとう
Yeah. It might be rude of me to think this, but I'm a little surprised that she's thanking me so openly. I'd guess... No. I know that if I mention this to her, she'll probably get angry at me, but when I look at Nana with her flushed cheeks and meek expression, it makes me think that she's just so cute. That's why you should say it right now. And only now, because she'll probably fucking run away if you ever try to call her cute ever in any other instance. It's only natural that I'd want to keep holding her in my arms forever. But unfortunately, there's a limit to my physical stamina, and we are both in the middle of our shifts. I'm going to let you down now.
Oh.
I lean Nana's body towards my own, and then slowly lower her legs to the ground. My arms, shoulders, and back were reaching their limits, but I was able to hold on until the very end.
受け止めてくれてありがとうな。
Sure. This is the second time she's thanked me without adding in "I'm fine" or "leave me alone." And Nana's normally a little prickly, and I'm used to that. But hearing her say thanks makes me pretty happy. My heart is filling with warmth. Nana's gazing at me. She's not smiling, and she's not upset. It looks like she's trying to figure something out. She's trying to figure out if you're into her, dude. And Nana takes several deep breaths, like she's trying to calm down, and then starts gazing at me once more. I don't know if this continues for 10 seconds, 20 seconds or more, but it's a while.
わかった。ぐだぐだ言うのはもうやめる。言い訳はしない。
Oh shit. Is she talking to me or to herself?
私、ゆずきのこと。
Fuck! Fuck! No! No! Don't get interrupted! With a serious expression on her face, and then it gives me this piercing look and... No!
片付け終わった？
Fuck! Fuck you, Ichika! God damn it. I fucking hate this shit. I knew she was going to get interrupted, even though, you know, the usual sign, right? The usual telltale sign in visual novels and I guess subtitles to indicate when someone is going to get interrupted is the hyphen, right? Which in this instance wasn't there because there was a sentence after. But I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen. God fuck you, damn it, Ichika. At the moment that Ichika showed up, I thought that my heart was going to leap out of my mouth. And to be honest, it didn't even occur to me that someone might come along. All of the tension drains out of us, like someone cutting our strings.
死ぬかと思った。
Sorry, the cat got away, so we were just about to start cleaning.
あ、なら全然いいよ。二人ともあまりのチョコ食べる？
Nana's tail shoots straight up when she hears the word chocolate.
チョコ。バレンタイン。よし。
Yes, I get that the game wanted fucking Nana to wait until Valentine's Day for there to be the confession scene, but the fact that she had the balls to just outright ask, to just ask him out then and there was, you know, come on. I understand the format of this game, but like, couldn't we have broken it there?
いいか、ゆずき。私は逃げも隠れもしねえ。全力でお前にぶつかる。だから、覚悟しとけ。
Nana says as she fixes her gaze on me, a bold look on her face. She points her finger at me like she's challenging me to a duel or something. No, coming from Nana, there's a full-on declaration of war.
首を洗って待ってろよ。
I thought you didn't want to beat around the bush anymore. You're kind of being vague in your description of what you're trying to do, what you want to do on Valentine's Day, Nana.
ナナちゃん片付け。 まあ、今日ぐらいいいか。
I understand full well how serious Nana is about this. But it's so sudden that I have no idea exactly what I've challenged her to. So all I can do is stand there looking confused. Just what am I supposed to prepare myself for?
さっきのだと、そうなりますよね。
I know you fucking found out that Nana liked Yuzuki like a while ago, and then you still interrupt them. Her. Ichika smiles enigmatically. I feel like she's been doing that a lot lately. Still on the days I finished cleaning up with Ichika. Got it. It's the next day, but Nana's acting the same as she usually does. She's back to her usual frank, easygoing self. But the bigger problem is the change going on inside of me. I don't care what we talk about, but I want to talk to Nana. I don't care if we do anything, I just want to be near her. Even though I'm at work, this is all I can think of. The emotions I felt at that moment, no, these emotions didn't start then. They've always been here in my heart, like an unexploded bomb sitting inside me that's finally gone off. And now they're driving me to take action. Want to play some games after we get home? You're free today, right?
いいな、最近してねえし。
I think I've gotten a lot better thanks to you, Nana. I think I can handle an online match net.
でも悪い。今はもっとやりたいことがあるから。
No. She's hell-bent on making the perfect chocolate for Yuzuki. She's gonna be busy the whole week. What? Something more important than games to Nana?
高梨さんに相談したいことがあるから、先帰っといてくれ。
Okay. Outwardly, I answer her calmly, but inside I'm feeling really down about the whole thing. I'm actually surprised by the strength of my own reaction.
休憩終わったよ。どっちか休憩入る？
I'll take mine once I refill the case.
いちか、明日買い物付き合ってもらっていいか？そんなに手間はかけさせないつもりだけど。
いいよ。
Do you want to play games after you get back then?
ああ、悪いけど、明日も無理だわ。
Okay.
ごめんね。
For some reason, Ichika is the one apologizing. Well, yeah. Fucking, Ichika knows why Nana's going shopping with her, and she also knows why you want to fucking play games with Nana. Nana said it herself. It's not something she has to do. It's something she wants to do. What could she want to do more than play games? She did tell me, just you wait.
おい、ゆずき。ここで会ったが100年目。勝負しろ。
What? Huh? Which?
おら、くたばれ。アメショ爆採剣。
Oh, what an imagination.
あたしの奥義の前には敵じゃなかったな。
I hate that idea beyond words.
補充のケーキ来たぞ。何ビクッとしてんだ？
I thought you were going to steal my soul or something, Nana.
は？
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I might have gotten a little wrapped up in my own head there. But if I'm going to be killed, I'd rather it be done by Nana than anyone else. Fucking masochist. And after that...
ゲーム？悪い。買い物行かないといけないから。
Then how about I go with you? And we can hit up a video game, a video arcade. A video arcade? Just call it an arcade. While we're out.
ああ、それもちょっと。
I see. Sorry.
よーし、今日もバイト終わりっと。
Want to go home together today? Want to go home together today?
悪い、ちょっと高梨さんに聞きたいことあるから。
Rather, I understand the importance of making the chocolates for Yuzuki, but like, you don't need the whole week. And then,
はあ、おはよう。
good morning. I came to wake you up so you wouldn't be late. Is everything okay?
あ、サンキュー。ちょっと夜更かししててさ。
You look like it was more than just a bit. Not playing games.
ああ、今はゲームなんてしてる場合じゃねえよ。
No time for games. I can't believe Nana just said that. We haven't been able to go home together. She's been going out shopping a lot, and she's often doing stuff late into the night. Always seems busy. I don't think she's trying to avoid me, but I can count the number of times I've been able to talk to Nana recently on one hand. And before I know it, it's the day before Valentine's Day. I haven't been able to spend time with Nana, play games with her, or even talk to her. And I'm realizing that's all it takes to put me in a low mood. My eyes won't stop following her. The way her twin tails twirl around is burned into my memory. But what does Nana think of me? I pick up the gâteau au chocolat that I brought back with me from work as I think about things. The dark color of the chocolate really stands out to me right now. Valentine's Day chocolates. When I look at the chocolate, I remember.
バレンタインといえばさ、ゆずき、お前、誰のチョコが欲しいんだ？
Why is this the first memory you have? Oh, not memory, I guess. The first flashback you get. You couldn't have had the one that is much earlier in relation to the chocolates? That teasing question from Nana.
それとも、私のチョコが欲しいのか？
That single question was enough to make my heart skip a beat. Sitting here like this is just depressing me. Maybe I'll go get some fresh air.
はい、当日は手はず通りによろしくお願いします。
When I head over to the balcony, I see Ichika finishing up a phone conversation with someone.
今の聞こえてました？
No, but if it's the same conversation you had last round, then I already know the context. I already know the not context, the contents of the conversation. No, I just arrived. Are you helping Hinoka?
ええ、そんなところです。
The evening breeze is soothing, and despite how cold it is, I feel like stepping out onto the balcony. I wonder if Ichika was thinking the same thing when she was out here on the phone. Would you mind talking to me a little bit?
構いませんよ。今日もたくさん食べちゃったので、腹ごなしがてらに。
I know Yuzuki doesn't understand what a lot really means to you, Ichika, considering he has not witnessed how much you eat on a regular basis. But when you say a lot, if one of everything on Mochizuki's menu plus Todelnik and crepes isn't a lot, what did you eat? How much did you eat for it to be considered a lot? Again?
ああ、いえいえ、お気になさらず。
Wait, what? I was kind of focused on the a lot thing. Okay, yeah, a lot again today. I was focusing on the word before it. For a moment, Ichika has a look of alarm on her face, but she brushes it off with a grimace.
ナナちゃんのことですか？
How did you know?
明日はバレンタインですから。
In other words, what I'm thinking is plain as day to Ichika. There's no use trying to hide it from her, so I still myself and continue on. I've been wondering this for a while now, but what do you and Nana like at the academy?
どうって聞かれても別に変わらないね。私は私だし、ナナちゃんはナナちゃんだし。
A while ago, Nana said that you're popular with the guys, Ichika. But what about Nana?
私はともかくナナちゃんはご想像の通りだと思いますよ。本人は全く気づいてませんけど。
I figured. Nana can be kind of a hard ass, but she's also easy to get along with, not to mention gorgeous. Both her face and her body are beautiful. The fact that she doesn't realize that is a bit of a problem sometimes.
あと、女の子からもモテる気がしますね。あんなですから。
Yeah, I'd probably have a girl crush on her if I were a girl. Nana's strong-willed enough to match any man, and since she's a beast folk, she's physically strong as well. No one else is as reliable as her. But she can be a scaredy cat sometimes.
そこが可愛いところですよ。
Yes, Nana is cute. She'd get angry if I said that to her, but that in itself is also one of her cute points. But Nana isn't just cute.
ゆずきさん？
Oh, I'm just realizing how uncool I am. Why am I getting all depressed just because we haven't had any chance to talk recently? No, talking to her is really important to me. Still though, I do feel pretty uncool. But even if I'm not cool, I don't think it's uncool to be myself. I feel a lot better now. Thank you. A little better. A big difference.
いえいえ、それならよかったです。
If nothing happens tomorrow, then I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. I will, of course. Be really shocked, though.
答えが出たって顔ですね。もしゆずきさんが誰かに答えを告げられたら、どう答えるにせよ、真摯に向き合ってあげてください。不誠実なことをしたら、友達として許しませんから。
Of course, if something like that happens, please feel free to kick my butt.
言いましたね。
Yeah, but I'm sure you would have preferred if Yuzuki kicked your butt. Never mind. Granted, I might not have the chance to give an answer. But I don't have to worry about that right now. After all, Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
明日もバイトですし、そろそろ寝ないとですね。
Thanks for talking with me. Good night.
おやすみなさい。良いバレンタインを。
And then on Valentine's Day,
こちらお品物になります。フォンダンショコラは温めてお召し上がりください。
申し訳ありません。ただいまイートインは満席となっておりまして。
we started our shifts right after classes finished for the day, and we've been run off our feet ever since. And today's the last day of the fair, and it's busier than it's ever been. We have 3 staff working sales, and even with Nana and Ichika working, everyone's exhausted. Sweet's Tale has a dining area, so when a customer wants to eat at the shop, we can accommodate them, but that means even more work for us. I'm heading to the dining area. Thank you for waiting. Here's your cheesecake and your hot chocolate. Hot chocolate with marshmallows on top is part of the Valentine's Day Fair limited menu. I take a quick peek at the dining area and notice that a number of customers haven't gotten their orders yet. There are tables that need to be cleared as well. At this rate, we won't be able to let any new customers in, and it makes the place look bad. So I clear some tables as fast as I can and then head back to the counter. Tables 3 and 5 are open now.
これ任せた。
Got it. I take the tray and make a U-turn to head back to the dining area. Here's your gateau au chocolat and your espresso.
ゆずきさん、これもお願いします。
Will do. I head back and forth between the dining area and the counter, and bringing orders out and empty plates and cups back. One party of customers leaves the shop. Party of customers leave the shop. Yeah. And 2 more come right in. It is Valentine's Day after all, so it's no surprise that this is the busiest day I've ever worked at Sweet's Tale.
時間帯的にイートインのお客さん少なくなってきたかな。
In that case, I can spend more time behind the counter, so things will be a little easy.
ごめん、ナナ。こっち入れる？
Just when I thought that, Takanashi sticks her head out of the kitchen. She's making no usual request.
入れるかどうかなら無理。客さばくの遅くなっていいなら話は別だが。
言い方変える。こっちやばいから仕上げ手伝って。
十分な数用意してたんじゃなかったのかよ。
そのつもりだったけど無理だったわ。私の勘だと夜には品切れする。
しゃあねえな。つうわけで悪い。いちかゆずき、そっちは任せた。
任されました。
Yeah, we'll do our best. Normally hearing the front doorbell ring makes us happy, but now it sounds ominous.
お持ち帰りでしょうか。はい、店内でお召し上がりですね。何になさいますか？
Right, so that's an order of macarons and an original cake? What does an original cake mean? What is the flavor of an original cake? Is it just vanilla? Of macarons and an original cake, and it's so busy that I don't even have time to look at the clock. Good work.
したー。
Or is an original cake just the actual name of the cake? Right, like it's an actual dish and it's not just a description of a cake. With the shop finally closed, the tension drains from my shoulders and I lean my back against the showcase, not worrying about its contents. Like, how would I say this in an easier way? You know, you can describe a chocolate cake in a lot of different ways, right? But the name chocolate cake is just a description of a cake that is made with chocolate, Right, so is that the same as an original cake and it's just vanilla instead? Right, or a strawberry cake or something like that. Right, it's not specifically a... I was trying to think of an example of a chocolate cake that is, you know, a more specific version of it that's, you know, specifically the same type of cake, the same ingredients, and something, right? But you can generalize it to just calling it a chocolate cake over what it would actually be called, but I don't have anything off the top of my head. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
お疲れ様でした。
Even Ichika is unable to hide her exhaustion. There's little strength in her voice or expression.
いやー、ほんとお疲れ様。こんなに忙しかったバレンタインフェアは久々かな。それでもクリスマスほどじゃないけど。
ほんとだぜ。この店は私にボーナスくらい出してもいいんじゃないのか。まあ足りなくなるのは高梨さんの予想通りだったけど。
I feel like it was only worse on Christmas because they didn't have the extra staff member in Yuzuki.
感謝してるよ。店長にもお願いしとく。
よし。
Nana pumps her fist a little. I can already see the new games she's planning to buy reflected in her eyes. After we've cleaned up a bit, the women on staff start giving their chocolates to the men.
つまらないものですが、どうぞ。
お土産かよ。あ、言っとくけど、今年は私の義理チョコないからな。
The men in the patissier group are thrilled to get chocolates from Ichika and crushed when they don't get any from Nana. That's because she's only going to give her chocolates to Yuzuki. The rest of the staff begins to eat the leftover product, and it finally begins to feel like a celebration, though it's more like we're just happy to have survived.
よーし、今日はお店で飲んじゃうぞ。
美月さんみたいなこと言い出しましたね。あれ、そのお酒どこから？
Surely Takanashi could take her alcohol better than Mitsuki could.
これ時間かかりそうだな。
Is this how Valentine's Day normally ends?
まあ去年もそうだったな。はあ。
We both sigh in unison. I'd like to have some fun too, but right now I'm so tired that I can't think about anything but going home and falling into bed. We're not being forced to take part, but we can leave. So we can leave whenever we want. But I'm so tired that even excusing myself feels like too much effort.
のんびりするか。
Sure. We don't really have anything particular to discuss, so we just kind of relax as we watch the hustle and bustle of the town. In the end, we don't actually leave the shop until most of the others are already gone. The sounds of our shoes as we walk along the pavement echo into the night. The lights in the town square give it a kind of nightlife vibe, but there aren't very many folks around.
なあ、
Yeah?
今日ってバレンタインデーだよな。
Well, it's not going to be for much longer. Yeah. Despite how excited I had been last night, we were so busy today that I forgot that it's Valentine's Day. It's kind of hard to forget considering the entire reason why I was so busy was because it was Valentine's Day. I don't know how I could have forgotten, but I honestly did. Like, you got chocolates, didn't you? Yeah, obligation ones, but still. Nana's footsteps stop. My own stop a moment after hers.
今日はバレンタインデーだ。だから。
Please.
これ、やる。
What? That's not what I meant to press. Is the chocolate meant to be black? What? You care to explain why it's black? Right, if it was just the normal brown of a chocolate, it would be understandable, but why is it, you know, why is it black? Like, is this meant, are you trying to tell me something, or like, you know, not to ruin the mood, but you didn't need to change the color of the chocolate. The item that Nana is handing to me is rather, or rather shoving toward me, is a heart-shaped chocolate cake. Really? Really? A chocolate cake? The carefully prepared heart is very cute and perfectly appropriate for Valentine's Day. I try to act like I wasn't expecting anything, but deep down I was really hoping for this. The moment that I see it, my mind goes blank as I'm overcome with emotion, but it's still too soon to celebrate.
私もまあ、一応女だし、バレンタインだからそれっぽいことしてみようかなって気まぐれで。
Nana shakes her head from side to side as the words leave her mouth.
違う、そうじゃねえ。こんな土壇場で逃げ出すんじゃねえ、私。
Yeah, you said you weren't gonna run away.
言うぞ。これから言うぞ。なんて言えばいいんだ。何度も頭の中で練習したのに、なんかもう、ぐちゃぐちゃで爆発しそう。
Come on, Yuzuki. Say it first. You say it first before Nana gets to. It's okay. Tell me everything you want to say. Come on. God damn it.
おう。
What I can do for her right now is to gently, patiently urge her on. After all, Nana is doing her best right now. Yeah, but like, you know, what if you beat her to the punch?
お前のこと、ただの友達だと思ってた。いや、ただのって言うとあれだけど、いい友達だと思ってる。でも私、お姫様抱っこされてから、お前が気になって、それからモヤモヤして。知ってるだろうけど、私はかっこいいって思われたい。でも、お前には、可愛いって思われたいのかもしれない。可愛いって言われたくないのに、ゆずきならいいのかも。いや、こんなこと言いたいんじゃなくて、私は...
It's part of what you wanted to say, but it's not the actual reason why you're doing this.
正直、自分でも何言いたいのかわけわかんない。だけど、間違いないのは、好きだ。
There it is. Love. Those four simple letters cut through me like a knife.
ああだこうだ言っても仕方ねえ。私は、お前が、ゆずきが好きだ。友達としての好きだけじゃなくて、女として、男のお前が好きだ。だから、受け取ってくれ。
With those straightforward words, she frees herself from her hesitation. Now that I'm the one who's feeling tongue-tied. I understand how you feel, Nana. Thank you. Before I answer, can I say one thing?
そりゃいいけど。
You're cute, Nana. You're cool, Nana. In other words, you're cute and you're cool, Nana. It's a weird way to start a confession, but sure. In an instant, the tension on her face is shattered.
何言ってんだお前。
I said that you're cute And you're cool, Nano.
繰り返せって言ってんじゃねえ。意味わかんねえって言ってんだ。
I've been thinking about this recently. You want people to think you're cool, but you don't want them to think of you as cute. But I think that you don't quite get it.
違う？
I know both the cool Nana and the cute Nana. Well, yeah, because these are the only two CGs that we've been seeing the entire fucking time. That's why I can say this, right? Like the fucking the CG where she's whisking in the fucking, you know, whisking the chocolate has been seen since the first game. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that, but we've been seeing that since the first game. Cute isn't the opposite of cool. It's possible to be cute and cool at the same time. You don't have to choose one or the other. The cute Nana and the cool Nana are both just different sides of you.
それ、褒めてんのか？
Of course. Nana stands there puzzled at the idea of being called both cute and cool. You see, when you held me in a princess carry, Nana, my heart skipped a beat.
そんなこと。ああ、あったな。
While it might be something that Nana needs to be reminded of, it's burned indelibly into my mind. At that moment, Nana, you were really cool. You said that when I held you in a princess carry, it made your brain feel all fuzzy. So if I felt the same when you did it to me, doesn't that make us the same?
なんだそりゃ。強引にも程があるだろう。まあいい。そういうことにしといてやろう。
Perhaps my enthusiasm won her over, but in any case, Nana seems to have accepted the idea of being cute and cool at the same time.
で、結局どっちなんだよ。バレンタインのチョコ、受け取るのか、突っぱねるのか。
Okay, I'll answer you now. I take the heart-shaped chocolate cake out of Nana's hand and then... He's just going straight into it. He didn't even say that. He didn't even say the 3 words that Nana did. He just went into it, right? Actions speak louder than words, or so they say. And all that. I steal a kiss from her lips. Right before I close my eyes, just as her lips are meeting, I see Nana's surprised face. But she's not trying to pull away. Our lips press together in an awkward kiss. But right now, we're both putting all of our energy into it, frantic in our desire for one another. Even though it's just our lips touching, my whole body is heating up like it's on fire. Nana's lips are as soft as pudding, and as sweet as candy. I want to keep kissing her forever, but I can only hold my breath for so long, so I pull my lips away.
いきなりキスすんなよ。
Nana looks back at me with a bashful smile. I'm sorry. You were so cute that I couldn't help myself.
ゆずきのバカ。
I'm okay with that, as long as you love me, Nana.
バカ。
Nana's face turns as red as ripe fruit, and I'm sure that my own face is just as red. I conveyed my feelings to her with my actions just now. So this time, I'll tell her with my words. Thank you for the Valentine's Day chocolate. I love you, Nana. There it is. I was waiting for it.
私もだ。
Nana's carefree face shines in Unigicho's town square. In my hands, I hold a heart-shaped chocolate cake, the physical representation of Nana's feelings. And today is Valentine's Day. We told each other how we feel, confirmed those feelings, And now we were lovers. We are lovers.